What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at another LEGO set on my channel, and we're going to take a look at the Marvel Avengers Captain America Mech Armor from LEGO. Now this is for 7 years old and up. It's 76168 toy of the LEGO series, and it has 121 pieces. On the front of the box, you get a nice view of Captain America inside his mech with his nice shield. Can't have a Captain America without a shield. It's a building toy. Now this is one of the latest Marvel Avengers mechs, along with the Thor, which I may get soon. And it tells you which figure you have, which is Captain America. We have a nice Avengers logo. On that side, we have a beautiful artwork of Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, and Captain Marvel, based on the Marvel comics. On the top, it shows the Avengers logo and the actual size of Captain America of a minifigure. And it shows you on the side about when it was made. And here's the bottom with the UPC. And on the back, it has a nice display of Captain America with his own little small shield. And a nice mech with awesome explosions. Now there's this thing that's almost the same as Mandalorian, that you push it to easily open. So let's get it open right now. Alrighty, we're gonna push this open, and we're just gonna push it and then just flip it like this. And then just let me flip it up like so, and then just flip it down, and then let's get everything out, and then just put them all out and make sure we don't miss anything. So that's all we get, and wow, it's really nice. We have a beautiful instruction manual with a QR code so you can build it on your phone any way you want, and it shows you how to build it, everything. And so there's no bags. All they have is just a few small and big bags. And they don't have any numbered bags, unlike the other Iron Man and Thanos and Spidey mechs. And here's another bag with all the other small parts. And we have a little shield, which is big. They didn't include this inside the bag due to the fact that it's very big. And it's a good amount for that size of the box. So let's get building. Alright, before we get into the speed build, we're going to build the minifigure in this motion now. So it's very easy to build for a LEGO minifigurine, just like the other figures. Let's just push it in. Now let's get his head. Let's push on the helmet. And then we'll get his shield. And let's just plug it in, and he looks pretty nice. We'll not look at him now. We'll look at him after we finish building everything. So let's get into the speed build. Alright, before we continue building, let's pop on the top shoulders on the mech first. Now that we popped it on, let's continue building. So before we continue building, now that we've finished building the top legs, which are 2, and the top biceps for the arms, let's pop them all in. So let's put it on right now, and let's line it up together. Now that we popped it all in, let's continue. Alrighty, before we continue building, which is the feet and the hands and everything to finish the mech, let's assemble the knees for the legs. Let's just bring the body and the other top hips up. Let's just pop it in. Let's do the same for the other side though. And now let's continue building. Now it's time to pop the feet onto the legs. Just clicks into place. So here is this. Now it's time to build the hands, and we're almost done. We're almost there. Before we get to the other parts, which are the very few parts, which are the shield and the back, let's pop the hands on. Let's grab the other hand on, and wow, it looks very cool. Now let's build the last parts. Let's build the other parts. Let's just pop this in, then we'll just pop it on the back. Let's just flip the manual, and let's build the shield. Let's just pop this in, and then we'll flip, and then we'll just pop this one with the peg in, then just snap that in, and then we could put it in on the back if you like. And now we're all done. Before getting into a look at the stuff, let me show you. As you can clearly see, they have announcements for the Thor, which I mentioned. We have a new Miles Morales Mech, and we have a few new Spider-Mans and a new Spider-Man Lego that launched already in March, which was 4 months ago. And you can see that there's all the parts you have, and it shows you a win. Now, let me show you what we got. Here is everything fully assembled! Now, this took me about 1 to 2 hours of building, and this is very awesome. Before we look at the big shield and the mech, we'll move them aside now. We're gonna look at the minifigure Captain America. Taking a look at Captain America, you can see that his face is very angry, and when you pop the helmet off, you can see there's a smiling face. So you can just rotate the head, and then you can pop it in, which is somewhat hard, but it's easy to pop in, and then here you go. As you can clearly see, the articulation is very basic. Head does rotate a full 360 degrees. There's no side to side or up and down. As we look through the shield, you can see that it's painted red, white, and blue. And you can see that you can flex it like this in his hand. That's very cool. It can fit on both hands. And for the arms, they do spin all the way around, but hindered by the helmet. They don't lift up or anything. We have a rotation at the wrist. His legs kick forward about this far and a little bit back. No splits though. That's nice, Captain America. Now let's look at the mech. Now we're gonna bring the best thing of all, and it's the mech. As you can clearly see, you can see that you have a nice Captain America shield symbol, and you can see there's a little hinge over there that you can open it up and down, which is a cool gimmick. And you can see that you can fit Captain America inside. So what you wanna do, you can try to fit it in like this, or you can try to fit it in along these holes. And then you could just pop him in, and he looks nice in this. And he looks very cool with it. And taking a look at his arms, you don't have any like symbols in it. Only you could see some like gray and blue pads on it. And it's a very cool robot. On the back, there's a peg so you could put on the shield, which we'll show later. And as we look through the legs, you can see that it's all white and red and silver. And we also have a peg there so you could apply Captain America's shield, which is small. And we'll show it right now. And you can see you could fit it inside. It doesn't snap or anything, but you could flex it a little bit up and down. And then there you go. He looks very nice with that. Let's pop it out and let's look at the other stuff. And moving on to the feet, you can see that it's all red and gray. And at the bottom, there's nothing, but you can see that there's gray things that you can imagine it's flying. And now for the articulations. The arms do spin all the way around. They lift up about this far. It's very good ball joint. You can extend it about this far and that far back. It's a very good ball joint. We have a top bicep joint that hinges up and down, that flexes about elbow joint. And very far back, you can pivot it side to side and rotate as well. You have a rotation at the wrist. You can hinge it up and down, and it's very good range. And the fingers are even articulated. So you can move it any way you want. And you can make it a fist or make it open. That's a very cool feature. We have a slight waist swivel in this, but somehow it's hindered by this part. Legs kick forward about this far and very far back. You can tilt it like this. You can make him do the splits, but however, if you lift it like this, the waist swivel will just pop off. So let's pop it back in, You have a joint at the knee that bends very far and back. You have a tilt at the knee and rotates. We have a joint in the foot that pivots up and down and rotates, and it's a very good flexibility at this. Lego, if you're listening to this, you did so well and you were outstanding with these. Now let's look at the big shield. Taking a look at the big shield, you can see that there's red and blue and it's very big. And you can see that there's a rotation there and that you could pop it on. And there's this hole and then it connects to these 4 pegs. And let's just align it and then just pop it in. Let's move the shoulder out of the way and then just pop it in. And then there you go. And you could adjust it as well. So that's a cool gimmick about this. Another way to display the shield, if you like, you can place it on the hand and you could fit it like this. Let's just adjust it a bit and then just like move it hands a bit and then just plug it in like so. And then there you go. Now he's ready to defend evil. We'll compare this guy to the Iron Man mech and the Spider-Man mech, which we didn't review in a separate video. I really love this. So guys, what do you think about this guy? Planning on picking this up? Let me know in the comments down below. Please buy it in your local Target store if your store has one, or your local Lego store, and I'll leave the Amazon link to order this in the descriptions below. Also, we'll do comparisons with this guy in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!